Hello, my friend. It's so nice to see you. I'm so glad you're able to spend some time with me here on a slice and a piece of cake. It is Taste of Noodles Tuesday, but I think it's going to be a little more than that today. I am starving. Now, some of you may know I was recently in Japan and I picked up a bunch of noodles from Japan. Like, I can't wait to get eating on this one by Otogi. Oh, this big yakisoba. Too many noodles, my friend, so little time. Fortunately, I'm gonna have to put those on the shelf until I finish all the other noodles that I haven't gotten to, my friend. This being one of them, Myojo salted butter ramen. Does that not sound interesting? Now, this one actually is a product of Japan. I picked it up here. Hence, there's a label in English and in French. This only shows the ingredients. It doesn't show the cooking directions. They couldn't translate that. In any case, those are the ingredients and these are the nutrition facts. It is 60 grams. These are the nutrition facts per 60 gram. 1 cup is 237 calories. 5 grams of fat. It looks like 41 grams of sugar. I don't know if that's a typo. 41 grams of sugar. That seems excessively high. And the sodium is 1,560 milligrams. So that's what this is. There are no cooking directions in English. I'm going to use that translating function. I don't know, it says to only cook it for a minute. That sounds a bit odd. Let me just double check. Peel the lid halfway and pour boiling water up to the inner line. Pour and cover. After 1 minute, stir well and it's ready. 1 minute? I don't think I've ever had an instant noodle that was ready in a minute. But okay, my friend, I guess we're gonna try that. Did I mention this expired in September of 2025? It ain't gonna kill you. I mean, there's so much sodium in this. How would it be? Oh, okay, that's interesting. Are those cubes of dehydrated butter, my friend? How interesting. Okay, we can clearly see the fill line is right there. But this is gonna be ready in a minute? I don't know, I find that kind of hard to believe. Are those potatoes or dehydrated butter pieces? We shall see, my friend. Okay, let's cover this up. Supposedly this is ready in a minute. I'm gonna start the timer for a minute. That seems a bit bizarre. Okay, but here goes. 5, 4, 3, 2. How do you stop this? Okay, well, a minute is up. Let's take a look at this. Myojo salted butter ramen. I love butter, my friends. Salted butter, always. Even when baking, I know they say, you know, use unsalted, but I use salted butter. Okay, let's take a look. I hope this is ready. Let's take a peek. Okay, I guess those weren't butter pieces. Maybe they're potatoes, or they look very spongy, whatever they are. So those are the noodles. They do look like they're softened. Okay, I'm gonna look at the ingredients because I don't know what those spongy cubes are. Maybe it's tofu? Wheat flour, vegetable oil, blah, blah, blah. I don't know what this is. Potatoes, I guess. I don't know. In any case, let's get eating. It does smell like butter, my friend. These must be potatoes. But I think it'll need more than a minute to rehydrate. So that's what the broth looks like. These must be the potatoes. Just put those at the bottom. All right, let's get eating. I'm starving. I'm gonna have a sip of the soup, just only one sip. After my failed attempt to eat the 3XL sesame sauce noodle, my honorary loyal family member, HIO, said, Auntie, don't do that again. That's too much sodium. It's not healthy. Well, all these noodles are unhealthy, unfortunately. Lots of sodium. I'm gonna have a sip of this. Only one sip. Okay, I'm not exactly getting butter, but okay, it's very subtle in the back. You can taste like butter, but it's really subtle. Okay. Very thin noodles. Bon appetit! Itadakimasu! The noodles are very salty, but I'm not sure I'm getting butter. No, I don't think so. Let me have a bite of this. I think it's the potato. Yeah, it's potato. Not completely dehydrated. Or should I say rehydrated. I think the butter is very subtle. It's not a strong butter flavor. The noodles are really nice and soft. Salty. The noodles are salty. Yeah, the potatoes aren't completely rehydrated. I'm not sure if I'm exactly like blown away by it. I do like the noodles. They're soft. Noodles are salty. But it's not screaming butter to me. Not to me. There's not much in here. It's only 60 grams. I mean, basically, I'm done. I'm starving. This is like an appetizer. These potatoes are strange. How is there 41 grams of sugar in this? Because it's not sweet. It's salty, but it's not sweet. Not 41 grams worth. Maybe a typo, I don't know. I mean, basically I'm done and I'm starving still. I'm not drinking all this broth. I just have like itty bitty pieces of noodles left. I mean, it sounded really interesting. Myojo salted butter ramen. Yeah, the noodles are salty, but I'm not getting a lot of butter at all. No, I didn't get butter. This Myojo salted butter ramen, I'm gonna give it a red light. Yeah, I don't think I need to repurchase that again. So many millions of other noodles to try. I wasn't really blown away by this. I didn't really get a lot of butter flavor. That is a red light. Didn't get butter. Okay, well, all right, well, I'm still hungry. I am still starving, my friend. Hear my stomach growl? Oh my gosh, excuse me. I'm starving. I know what we're gonna get eating on next. Now, I picked this up at Loblaw City Market yesterday. It said everyday value of $6.50, which I think is actually a great deal. I think it's a new product. It's the President's Choice Hot MAKI Chicken Bulgogi. This was $6.50. I thought that wasn't bad. You're getting 2 rolls in here. Now, I picked this up at Loblaw City Market yesterday, and it said everyday value of $6.50. So let's take a closer look at the Hot MAKI Chicken Bulgogi. This is the President's Choice Hot MAKI Chicken Bulgogi. Our hot take on sushi, both saucy and satisfying. It's 444 grams. You get 2 8-piece sleeves, sesame rice, tender crisp vegetables, and juicy chicken wrapped in nori seaweed. No artificial flavors or synthetic colors. So there is a Health Canada warning. It is high in sodium. These are the nutrition facts. Per 7 pieces, 195 grams is 290 calories, 4 grams of fat, 9 grams of sugar, and 710 milligrams of sodium. This is a product of Thailand. This says, a bold twist on classic sushi. This rice roll mashup combines tender crisp vegetables, sesame-infused rice, juicy chicken, and a savory bulgogi sauce wrapped in an umami-rich seafood sheet for deeply satisfying bites. Flavorful and ready in minutes. There are heating instructions for this. Heat from frozen. Now, it's been sitting in my fridge overnight, so I think it's defrosted though. So heat from frozen, microwave 1 tray at a time. Remove paper tray from plastic sleeve and place on microwave safe plate. Cover loosely with damp paper towels and microwave on high for 3 minutes until heated through. Let stand in tray for 5 minutes. Enjoy warm or let cool slightly. Since appliances vary, some splitting of nori may occur. Consume immediately. Do not refreeze. Individual appliances vary. These are guidelines only. Heat thoroughly to an internal temperature of 166 degrees Fahrenheit. Okay. I wonder if I could just eat this cold because it is fully cooked. But all right, let's take a look. You get 2 8-piece sleeves. Our hot take on sushi, bold, saucy, and satisfying. All right. So that's what you're looking at. You get 2 sleeves. Sleeve number 1. And sleeve number 2. 2, 4, 6. You get 8 pieces in here. Now they do look like big pieces. So $6.50, I don't think that's bad. That works out to $3.25 per roll. And I know that when you buy the kimbap, it's about $6. So $3.25 for one, I don't think that's too bad. Now, I guess I'll heat it in the microwave just for a few seconds. I wonder if I can eat this cold because it is already fully cooked. That's what we're looking at. I just take the whole roll all. Okay, it's not gonna fit on my tray. Okay, so I actually nuked it for a minute. I did put saran wrap. I know it said to put a damp towel. I'll let it rest for a minute. I do have soy ready. But yeah, I think you do need to microwave it, otherwise the rice is really hard. But that's what we're looking at. I'm starving. Let's get eating. Itadakimasu. Oh. Oh, hot. Oh, I have to let this rest. Ooh, that was hot. I'll let it rest. While we wait for that to cool down, let's get eating on some chips that I picked up from Japan. It's just a tiny tin. This is the Hunter's Gourmet. Woo! Black truffle hand-cooked potato chips. This is the Hunter's Gourmet Truffle Collection. This is black truffle hand-cooked potato chips. This is better for you. It's cooked with 100% sunflower oil. It's gluten-free, MSG-free, non-GMO, vegan, no artificial colors, and no artificial preservatives. I don't know how big this tin is. Do you know black truffle's aroma does not diminish when they are heated, but become even more intense? I guess these are the nutrition facts. Per 40 grams, it's 206 calories. The rest, I have no clue. So let's get tasting on the Hunter's Gourmet Truffle Collection. I love the packaging. It is stunning. It really looks high-end, doesn't it? Want to try? Black truffle hand-cooked potato chips. So these aren't stacked. Not like Pringles. How interesting. But that's what we're looking at. It looks like a thicker potato chip. Itadakimasu. Ooh. A lot of flavor there. Ooh, it's bold. It's bold, but there's a little, like a tinge of, you know, like a wasabi, you know, that kind of hotness. There's just a tinge of it. These are really good. I love the size of these little chips. Delish. Absolutely delicious. It's gourmet. So if you're in Japan, look for this. Hunter's Gourmet Truffle Collection. Yum. It's a green light. Absolutely delish. So if you're in Japan, definitely go look for that. Yum. Okay, hopefully this has cooled down. Let's try this again. I don't think this needs soy. I mean, it would be maybe nice with a little bit of wasabi. Okay, bon appetit. Itadakimasu. It's cooled down. It's quite tasty. I mean, am I really blown away by this? I would say not. Maybe if I dipped it in a little bit of soy with wasabi. I don't need the soy. I think this is okay for the price. I can't complain. $3.25 for a roll. I think that's pretty good, actually. Is it screaming bulgogi? I'm not sure. It's all right. It's all right. Get the sweetness. I think I preferred it just warmed up, not hot. Last one for this roll. It is sweet, but it's really salty, I find. Yeah, hence the warning from Health Canada, it's high in sodium. I would say it's not bad. I wouldn't say it's great, but it's not bad for the price. The President's Choice Hot MAKI Chicken Bulgogi Rolls. I'm gonna give it a yellow light. It's a potential repurchase. I think it's not bad for the price. $6.50 if it's an everyday price. That works out to $3.25 a roll. I think that's pretty good. So I give it a yellow light. This is the winner today. The Hunter's Truffle Collection. Black truffle hand-cooked potato chips from Japan. Really good. I love the size of the chips. It's perfect. Mmm. Mmm. Did I tell you it was a stressful week at work? It was so stressful that I was at Superstore. I hate to even admit this. I was at Superstore at self-checkout. I left, I left a $7 item that I paid for on the top shelf at Superstore. And I only realized it like 2 days later when I'm in my car. I'm like, where was that thing that I bought? I left it on the top shelf, my friend. Yeah. Delicious. Mmm. It's not a thin potato chip either. It's just right. There's a little bit of thickness to it, but it's not super thin, but it's not super. It's not super thin, but it's not super thick either, these chips. Really good. Thank you so much for spending some time with me here on A Slice and a Piece of Cake. I hope you have an amazing day. As always, my friend, take care, stay safe, stay hydrated. Make sure you come back and join me here for another Slice and a Piece of Cake.